Friday morning. I'm Brian Custer in for Greeny. Yeah, I'm telling you, last night was a crazy day, especially in hoops, especially for sports fans, and we got a lot to talk about. Jessica Mendoza, Monica McNutt are here with me in studio. Also, look who else has gotten up with me. The coach, Seth Greenberg. My boy, Jay Will, Tim McMahon are up as well. But you know what? Let's start with one of the craziest finishes you may ever see in the NBA. The Lakers visiting the Bulls. And 5 minutes to go here in the third. Lakers up 8. Luka, the alley. LeBron freaking the oop. And then here, in the still in the third, it's Luka again, gets it, knocks down this three. He had 25. Look, the Lakers were up 16. They were up by as many as 18. 12 seconds to play, though, in the fourth. Bulls down by 5. Patrick Williams, corner three. It's good. LeBron now inbounding it. Josh Giddey with the steal. He finds Kobe White. He knocks down this three. The Bulls score 6 points in 6 seconds. They now lead by 1. So 6 seconds remaining. Lakers down by 1. Doncic to inbound. Bulls radio, take it away.
Holding and looking and play to Reeves. Works on Williams to the rim, and the layup is good. 3.3 left. 117, 116 Lakers. Williams to Giddey over the midcourt line. There he goes. Midcourt. Oh! It's good! It's good! It's good! Bulls win! Bulls win! Bulls win! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Josh Giddey, I love you!
It was unbelievable. Josh Giddey over LeBron. First Bulls player with a triple-double game-winning buzzer beater. He had 25, 14, and 11. Bulls win it 119 to 117. They come all the way back from 18 points. Let's listen to Josh Giddey, J.J. Redick after the game.
I never made a game winner before. I made a couple layups to put us up with a couple seconds left, but a walk-off like that from half court I've never done before. So I don't know if I'll ever do it again, but I'll take this one tonight.
I guess what's the immediate reaction?
Devastation. It's a hell of a way to lose a basketball game.
Pretty much sums it up. You know, Lakers, the first team to win and lose on a game-winning buzzer beater on consecutive nights since the Hornets in '92. LA again leading by 16 points heading into the fourth quarter. That was the largest blown lead entering the fourth quarter since December of '96. Also against the Bulls. Again, those Bulls, well, they had MJ, Pippen, Rodman.
Who are those guys? I don't know who you're talking about.
Monica McNutt joining me here now. Listen, Jay Will, Tim McMahon with me as well. Let's talk to me about your reaction just to how the Lakers lost this game.
The shot is one thing, right? We've all seen sort of crazy game winners, buzzer beaters over the course of our basketball lives. But it was the collapse, the 6 points they gave up in the threes. And you got to give Josh Giddey, Patrick Williams, Kobe White a ton of credit. Those dudes stepped into those threes like it was the first quarter with the utmost confidence and knocked down huge shots in order to lead to this moment. So my husband was like, are the Bulls back? And I'm like, back to what? But anyway, they have been playing some good ball and making some strides in a positive direction.
Yeah, you look at last week, they beat them by 30, basically. And now they get them. Hey, look, the Lakers had a 5-point lead with 10 seconds left. Tim, how do you compare the end of the game last night to what the Lakers experienced the night before?
Yeah, for LeBron, this is the difference between all caps GOAT and lowercase GOAT. It was shocking to see a basketball genius make just brain-dead plays down the stretch. The defensive blunder, and, you know, as he said, a horrible turnover, some inexcusable turnover. I mean, look, give Josh Giddey credit. He's making plays all over the place, playing the best basketball of his career, the shot of his life. But again, to see LeBron make those kind of plays with the game on the line is shocking. I don't think you will see those clips on his Mind the Game podcast debut with Steve Nash coming up.
I think you're right about that. Jay Will, the one thing that struck with me, especially towards the end of that game, and I'm talking like the Lakers had like an 8-point lead here, maybe a couple of minutes left. but the Bulls kept going at Luka Doncic and blowing right by him and scoring basically at will at the end of this game. So I guess the question is, how big of an issue, and I'm talking about a defensive issue, is it for the Lakers here going forward?
Well, I mean, they're always going to have a defensive issue, Brian, with Luka Doncic, right? And I think in Dallas, they have bigs that can protect him at the rim in case he got beat defensively. That's not going to be the case so much with the Lakers. But just to add to Tim's point here, I mean, those last two plays, on the inbound play from the sideline for LeBron James, first off, he overextended there on Vucevic, okay? So him overextending led to the open three by Patrick Williams. And just to add on to Tim's point about the inbound pass, you never telegraph the pass. So I give Josh Giddey a lot of credit there on reading the pass, but as a guard, you know that you never want to inbound the ball towards the corner of the court because the baseline and the sideline are going to be used as extra defenders. So LeBron not only telegraphs the pass, but you pass the ball to the worst position on the floor. These are things that you learn at an early age in a game of basketball. So just to add to Tim's point, these are things that obviously you need to clean up. Decisions down the stretch, it never comes down to 2 or 3 possessions, but you can make a case that these last 2 to 3 possessions lost the game for the Lakers.
Tim, talk to me. You saw Luka a lot, obviously covering him there in Dallas. Do you think his defense is going to cost the Lakers?
I tell you,
especially at that shot at the title.
Yeah, I've got enough Slovenians and Luka stands mad at me without putting us all on his shoulders. I think the Lakers' defensive personnel issues are going to cost them a legitimate chance at a title this season. Luka is certainly part of those. We all understand how much he struggles, particularly on the perimeter. But as Jay Will said, we've seen Luka be part of an outstanding defense. He can be a very good help defender. He's a smart guy. He has great hands. You have to protect him in this game. He's got to do better than that. I mean, come on. He's got to participate, as Jason Kidd often would say to challenge him, and you've got to protect him. The Lakers don't have the personnel. They are a transaction cycle or 2 away from, in my opinion, being a real deal contender. What do you think, Monica?
I mean, I think that's a great call out by McMahon. But the other part to me that's going to be interesting, and this was a lot of the conversation when this trade went down, is this mentor aspect of LeBron James and Luka Doncic, right? We have never, I don't think at any point, really challenged LeBron James as not defending, right? So between LeBron James and JJ Redick, now is the test of these relationships and the chemistry that a game ago, I literally was like, look at the chemistry they're building, woohoo! Like, this is now the test of sport. Can we push through adversity? Will you allow me to challenge you? Because, and even to be a participant, to use the word that McMahon is most familiar with from Jason Kidd, like, that's just a mental thing. Like, are we still in this revenge mindset if you're Luka Doncic? Because obviously Dallas tried to make it seem like, you know, he didn't do anything, which I didn't agree with. But now you have an opportunity to step up to the plate with a team that's trying to do something.
Real quick, Jay Will.
It was, look, 10 games in 15 days, guys. I mean, that's what the Lakers' schedule was here on this back end. That's something to be said for this team. And also, when you give up 44 points in the fourth quarter and 11 of those are threes, like, that's not a recipe towards success, right? I think these are things that they can tighten up on, but I don't want to overlook 10 games in 15 days.
And look, they got the second hardest schedule going forward here, and we'll talk a little bit about that in the next hour. We talked about a crazy finish in the NBA. How about in the NCAA tournament?
Hello, xin chào tất cả các bạn đã đến với kênh YouTube của mình. Mình xin tự giới thiệu, mình là người sáng tạo nội dung trên nền tảng YouTube. Mình sáng tạo những video cắt giảm. Đây là những sản phẩm cắt giảm của mình. Đây, nội dung của mình làm trên kênh chính là cắt giảm. Và đây là những sản phẩm mình đã cắt giảm ra mà về cái phần lưu lại này. Đồ vật của mình sẽ làm là đồ vật, động vật, con vật, rất nhiều những từ khác không thể kể hết được. Đây là một số sản phẩm mình làm ra thôi. Và để tạo ra được những sản phẩm như thế này thì mình sẽ cần có những đồ dùng và dụng cụ như sau. Đây, trên tay của mình đang cầm đây là giấy thủ công nhé, giấy thủ công nổ các bạn. Nổ rất nhiều những màu sắc sắc này mà kết hợp với nhau thì sẽ ra những sản phẩm tuyệt vời cho các bạn xem. Nó có những màu sắc như là xanh lá cây này, màu vàng này, màu đỏ này, cam, xanh dương này. Còn nhiều màu lắm, mình không thể kể hết được. Và để tạo ra được những sản phẩm đẹp và nhiều màu sắc như thế này thì mình cần có một chiếc kéo này, và một chiếc bút này và hồ dán các bạn ạ. Và những công dụng của những này sẽ là bút thì sẽ là để phác họa, vẽ những sản phẩm đồ vật, con mặt cho mình. Còn kéo của mình sẽ là cắt ra những sản phẩm. Rồi mình sẽ dùng hồ dán chúng lại với nhau, tạo ra những sản phẩm mà có nhiều màu sắc như thế này và như thế này nữa. Đấy, màu sắc làm đẹp luôn cho các bạn xem. Thì đằng sau của mình đây là chiếc chân kẹp điện thoại. Mình sẽ dùng chiếc điện thoại này để quay lại quá trình mình tạo ra nhiều. Đây là chiếc đèn hỗ trợ ánh sáng của mình. Và kênh của mình thì cũng đạt được thành tựu là nút bạc của YouTube rồi. Mình cảm ơn YouTube rất nhiều nha, đã tặng mình món quà thật sự là ý nghĩa này.